Well, guys, here we are, 1,000 subscribers. Before we get into this video, I want to say a big thank you to everybody who is subscribed to this channel, who's on their own journey to improving themselves and becoming that optimal man. I appreciate you guys. And listen, guys, I want to tell you guys really quick that anything that you set your mind to, you can achieve. And once you set it in your mind, it doesn't matter how long it takes. Listen, you have to compare your progress to your own progress. Don't compare your progress to the progress of others, because then you will quit. If I had compared my progress to the progress of others, 1,000 subscribers to someone who has 1,000,000 subscribers is absolutely nothing. But when I compare myself to when I started, and I had 3 subscribers for months and nobody viewed my videos for months, and I just kept going. That's the power of persistence, guys. Compare your progress to the progress of yourself before, and as long as you're doing better than you were before, continue. Don't quit until you get what you want out of life. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and get right into this video. And guys, for those of you who are new to this channel is about improving yourself as a man. I know we can do a little bit of funny jokes here and there, right? But the main purpose of this channel is to teach you guys the mindset that it takes to be truly confident and to improve yourself in every area in life and become the optimal man, all right? Let's get right into this video today. We have Mr. Skippy. So apparently Mr. Skippy is like a 47-year-old virgin or something like that. So I got recommended this video after my last reaction. So let's see what's going on with Mr. Skippy.
Okay, so it's getting near the time when I'm going to leave and go pick up Tracy, and just got a couple things left to do. Got to throw on the tie, get the suit coat on, do the hair, brush the teeth. So anyways, starting this up, excited. Tonight's the Book of Mormon night. Okay.
I heard somewhere that this is the absolute worst date. So let's see. Is this the worst date ever? That boy getting fresh. Okay, Skippy, I see you.
Thinning a little bit, but it's still pretty thick. Still pretty nice.
Okay, big dog. I want to make sure it looks like it has a lot of volume. Yeah, the volume is the way that you get the pussy, dog. When a woman sees you have volume, she gets on her knees right away. Skippy, you got it down pat, brother. What's going on? Why are you still a virgin?
It's not just for her. I want to look good in public. Time to go throw on the tie, the suit, and go. Okay. Kind of chubby, and so I've got that's kind of tight, but if I was thinner, I'd have more.
Damn, that brother is shaking like a vibrator. What's going on, Skippy?
More room in the neck, but I'm not.
That motherfucker is nervous as hell.
Looks pretty decent. Glasses.
Relax, brother. They're not gonna bite you. It's okay.
Okay. I think it's time to hit the road. There's a concert going on, and I'm not sure what concert that is, but I got parked pretty close to her place, and yeah, just walk over. Except, what's the concert going on? It's what? Chris Brown, right on. So there's a Chris Brown concert going on, and the Book of Mormon play. So,
Chris Brown? Do they not know that Skippy's in town? What the fuck?
let's see. So this is my suit attire.
Damn, that boy looking clean.
So I texted her, let her know I would meet her at the same place as last time. And dead tooth kind of smell. So to overcome that and to not gross her out with my breath, and besides, I've got breath mints, because you never know if this is a date or a...
And apparently this man has been collecting belly button lint for years. That's absolutely fucking disgusting. What the fuck are you doing, Skippy? Like, what is the point of that? I haven't watched the actual video, but I heard it in my last reaction that I was watching the video. Apparently this man picks his belly button lint, puts it in a jar, and collects it. Like, that might just be the reason why you're a virgin. Come on, dog.
Hang out. I guess we'll find out. And, yeah, on the chance that it's more of a date and there's a chance that I might get close enough to give her an actual kiss, I have both gum and mints. Plus, it gives her an option so I can say, hey, would you like a mint? Or, oh, and maybe she'll take the would you like some mint as a But who knows? We'll see.
See, this is the problem with guys who are virgins, who are nervous. They don't know how to talk to women. They're too passive. See, he's hoping that a mint will send the message of, you think we can kiss? Do you think it's okay? Like in the last video, he said, do you think it's okay if I can kiss you? Or you can kiss me? Like, dog, come on now. Don't be so damn passive. When you try to go for a woman's mind and you get inside of her mind, you get to know her, you give her a feeling that she's never had before, guess what? The vibe is going to be right. You guys are going to be looking at each other. And once you guys look each other in your eyes and it's that moment, you just got to take that risk and you got to go for it. You don't got to be asking about mints and shit.
All right. Well, that killed 2 minutes. 8 more minutes to go until she gets here. Okay, so she just texted and said that we're going to go eat at Bar George. And she just messaged and said, sorry I'm so late, hope it's worth the wait.
Oh, brother. Worst date. I get why they said this is the worst date. This man Skippy is already getting stood up damn near, right? She's late. This is something that a guy like this who is a virgin at 47, what will he do? He'll sit there and he'll wait like a good boy. He'll sit there like this. Huh? An hour passed by. Okay. 2 hours passed by. Oh, let me just wait. 24 hours. Oh, shit. 48 hours. And then she shows up. Oh, hey, I'm sorry I'm late. It's okay, my queen. No worries. No. If a woman shows up late, you check her on it. You don't have to come at her aggressive. You don't have to get mad. You don't have to get upset. And most importantly, if it's too long, you don't wait. If a woman shows up 20 minutes late, 15 minutes late, I'm not waiting. Why am I going to sit there and wait? That is a pure disrespect of your time. You have to start off the foundation of every single relationship, every single situation with a woman. If you're trying to get intimate with her, you have to start it with a baseline of respect. That has to be the foundation. Because if you don't, it's like building a house on sand. In order to build a house that will be a proper house, that won't break down, that is solid, it has to be on concrete, on cement. Why? Because it's solid. And respect is the foundation of a relationship that is solid. So when a woman shows up late, what do? You check her on it. And what do I mean by checking a woman? If she shows up, let's just say 5 minutes late, right? Because like I said, if she's 15 minutes late, maybe even 10, I'd be out of there. I'm not sitting there and waiting. At that point, that is very, very disrespectful. Like 5 minutes, I wouldn't accept it. I would check it. But at that point, maybe it's the first time it's ever happened. Maybe, just maybe, something actually happened. So you might want to hear her out, but also check her and let her know that this type of behavior is not going to be tolerated because it's not something that you would do to her. So let her know, hey, listen, baby girl, I respect your time and I expect you to respect my time as well. And I just want to let you know, since you showed up a couple minutes late, I expect you to respect my time. Simple. If she has something to say about it, well, then she's not the girl for you. You should never put pussy over self-respect. You should always put self-respect over the pussy. And guess what? If a woman respects you, you will get the pussy.
Not that I want to be late, but I'd rather not stress about this. I want this to be...
And if she shows up a few minutes late, what do you do? What do you do in that situation, right? You check her, and then one thing that you can do is have her pay for the first round of drinks. I'm not the type of guy to say that women should pay, but if a woman is late, she should show that she's willing to make it up to you for disrespecting your time. She might have not done it intentionally, but either way, you sat there and you wasted your time when the agreement was to meet up at 5. And it's 5:05. It's a disregard for your time. So she has to make it up to you in some sort of way. But it has to be checked. It has to be checked.
Enjoyable for us both, and me freaking out about the timing on this is not going to help anyone. Oh, you can see, Bar George. Yeah. So, yeah, playing it cool. Yeah. Oh,
because for those of you who might ask, if you don't check it, what's wrong with that? What's wrong if you don't check a woman? The message that you're sending is that, listen, it's okay for you to waste my time. Your time is more valuable than mine. You're putting her on a pedestal. You might not think it's that deep, but it is. Listen, you're sending out the message that you're less valuable than her. If she had a job opportunity that was going to pay her a lot of money, and the boss told her, hey, be here at 5, do you think she would show up late? No. Why? Because she respects that motherfucker. And she says, I gotta be there on time. That's an opportunity. So that's why you need to check it, and you can't let it go unchecked. Because if not, it sends a subconscious message that, hey, I don't need to be respected. It's okay.
There she is. I can see her. She'll be coming in, so I'm going to get this pinned so you can see her. My hands are a little bit shaky. Sorry about that. Here she comes any second. There she is. That's Tracy. You remember Tracy? Hi, Tracy.
Damn, brother, get up. Get up. Don't worry about the camera. This is why he's a virgin. The camera's not gonna make any type of sexual seduction. It's you. Put the camera down, brother. Are you trying to fuck the camera or are you trying to fuck her? Put the camera down for a second. Oh, hey, how you doing, baby girl? Good to see you, or good to meet you, whatever the case may be, right? You give her a hug. Give her a nice, firm hug. Or you shake her hand. I'd say go for the hug. But either way, you want to break the touch barrier. You want to address her. You want to let her know that, she's here, she's present, you're present, we're here, we're going to have a good time. But first of all, she's late, so that's something that, once she sits down, that's when you could check it. You don't got to check it right off the rip. Hey, you're late. No, hey, how you doing, right? You sit down, and then you address the situation.
Hi.
How do you do? You smell nice. You look great. How about I get up and give you a hug?
Yeah.
Is this a friendship hug or a date hug? It's a pretty datey hug, right? A friendship hug is kind of like, she feeling you, Skippy. She want that Skippy cock.
You look so nice. Seriously.
Really nice too.
Bless your heart for saying so.
Some haze.
Okay, Skippy. He broke the touch barrier, but he did it a little too late.
Reaction.
Easily and
How did you put that shit out?
my dad actually. Yeah, I think.
Control your hands, brother. Control. I get it. I get that you're nervous, but you're like, yeah. Yes, a female is in my presence. Holy shit. Like, She can tell you get no ass, brother.
I think we got matching ties, and yeah,
He's shaking like a stripper.
yeah,
It's like retro paisley.
yeah. Paisley with some with a splash of color. She looks great. Yeah. She's like, sorry that I'm late. Hope it's worth the wait. Yes.
So she disrespects your time. She shows up late, and you shower her with compliments. Oh my God, she looks great. Yeah, she was late, but she looks great. Come on, dog. Come on. Drop your nuts.
Definitely worth the wait.
Local beer.
Which means
I always try to buy wherever I.
And see what he said? Definitely worth the wait. And this is the problem with incels, with guys who get no play, is they're willing to put their self-respect below in order to get the pussy. Oh, it was worth the wait. It was worth the wait. She can waste my time. No worries. It's okay, right? Because they're putting her on a pedestal. And that's why you'll always get friend zoned. Because she doesn't want a man who's going to put her over his own self-respect. She wants a man who respects himself and will check her when she needs to be checked. Not in a rude way, not in a disrespectful way, but a man who can handle himself accordingly and say, hey, listen, this is not the type of way I want to be treated, and you can communicate that and you stand on it. And if she says, oh, I don't care, no worries. We're just not a good pair. No worries. We'll keep it pushing.
Yeah.
Beer from local breweries.
Okay. Yeah.
So like when I lived in Michigan, I went to all the local breweries.
What towns were you in Michigan?
I lived in Grand Rapids.
Because to go with it, oh, that's right. Because to go along with the theme of tonight, I guess it's not the theme, but I served my Mormon mission in Michigan, and you were in Grand Rapids for what?
Almost a year.
What were you doing?
5 years.
What were you doing there?
Originally, I moved there to go to law school.
But you're going to law school now at.
I'm not.
Sorry. No. Should we split the baked mac and cheese? I was told that's kind of
really
plentiful.
It is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Better with the ham or without? Or
I would say
or
with.
I
with?
like it with, yeah.
I need the
Yeah.
protein. I need the
There you go.
protein.
Let's do it.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You're right.
Telling her how good looking and fit she is probably isn't earning me extra points, but it's true.
Oh, Skippy, thank you. That was
Seriously,
Also,
like your muscles are.
okay.
I'll go grab the beer.
This is part one of what will be a 2-part video, and
Let's be honest, it's probably going to be 3 parts.
is it?
I don't know the way you edit, do you edit this?
I
He said, oh, it's going to be 3 parts. Oh, yeah? You telling me you're already planning our second and third day? Okay, I see how it is, right? He could have made it a little more playful there, a little more flirtatious, make her feel some type of butterflies in some way.
I do edit some. I do edit a little
He's
bit
going
here
to edit
and
that
there.
one out.
Tease her in a way like, okay, damn, I got it like that, huh? You clearly want to see me so bad. You want to see me so bad. You're already thinking here and fantasizing about the next date. It's okay. I'm not going to judge you.
No. I probably won't, especially because you pointed out to the thing. You know what? One of the main things that will determine how much I edit is how well you can hear the music going on behind us, because there's a chance, like at some point I want to make my YouTube channel monetizable, right? Make money off of my YouTube channel, and they take the money away from you depending upon
The music?
Like if music is playing. You look so good, by the way. You really do. You look so nice. I like your necklace, and then your maroon shoes. And
Thrifted.
Huh?
Thrifted.
Thrifted shoes?
Thrifted dress. Thrifted bag.
Thrifted everything? Ooh.
This was paid for in Mexico from Navajo.
The Navajo woman gave it to you?
I paid for it.
Oh, but you bought it off of Navajo.
Yeah.
Does it have
Consider
like
art.
does it have a blessing that goes with it or something like that, or?
No, I just consider, art, all art, I think is kind of sacred.
Sure.
Oh my God,
I
girl,
know,
thank you.
right? You're welcome.
Yeah.
So I've got the baked mac and cheese on the way
Okay,
with the
perfect.
ham.
And then,
Shrimp cocktail. Okay.
ever done your stuff?
I assumed at the end of at the end of our last date, I accidentally left a bag that had shoes and the orange shirt in it, And so she has that.
It's been in my bedroom waiting for Skippy because a lot of stuff happened.
She's been.
What'd she say? In my bedroom waiting for Skippy.
Shoes and the orange shirt in it. And so she has that.
It's been in my bedroom waiting for Skippy because a lot of stuff happened.
Yeah.
It's been in your bedroom waiting for Skippy. You talking about you or you talking about the clothes? Come on now, you could have cooked right there. She talking about the clothes, been waiting in the bedroom for Skippy. You definitely could have cooked with that one. Wait, are we talking about you or are we talking about the clothes? Like, come on.
Yeah, she's been dying to get me up to her bedroom to do that. And then
Okay, wait a second. He cooking? Is he cooking?
sleep every night on the pillow that you ended up not getting. The
pillow I almost bought.
Yeah.
Wait, where does it? Where?
It's
neck?
it feels like I'm not going to go as far as to say it feels like we're sleeping together, but it feels like a little part of you is there on the bed next to me or supporting me.
I almost bought.
Yeah. I think about that though.
So you think about? Maybe you just think about me.
I think about you dating. Yeah.
But maybe not that like I am that though. That's a little bit creepy.
Oh yeah, no. Well, no, I certainly don't hold on to that pillow as tenderly as I would you were you in the bed.
I'm trying to cheers you. So I can drink my beer.
Oh,
cheers.
You couldn't beforehand? Cheers.
No, because we were talking.
What's the
Salud.
salute? Do you have
or you can say cilantro.
Yeah, but do you have like do you toast to anything?
Well, we could toast to
Oh man,
the culture of Mormons, be it good or bad.
Okay.
And to the art that comes from this weird app.
And I'm going to throw in to Janine and Justin Burkhart.
The fuck is this guy?
So,
Drink
fancy.
is up.
Cheers.
Delicious. Inwardly, I'm going to be saying a prayer over the food. Outwardly,
No, you're
we're not going to be
not.
blessing this food.
What did your family really do growing up? Did you really pray when you went out to eat?
I
Be honest.
swear to you, we did. I wanted to say,
Yeah, we did pray. And did you pray? Oh yeah, we pray. Yeah, I know. I mean, I could tell you prayed for a young, handsome Puerto Rican man. Something just tells me that you were on your knees this morning and you were praying, right? Like make it playful, make it seductive. Just make it a fun experience so that when she thinks about you, she thinks of happy emotions, right? Because day-to-day life is stressful. Day-to-day life is boring. It's monotonous. People go to work. People go to their 9 to 5s. Women go, they work, they go home, they do this, they do that, and they need an escape. So when you come into her life, if you're going to be a boring motherfucker, you're going to end up in the friend zone. She's going to use you up for attention whenever she needs you, but you're not going to end up in that category. The category of the one who be clapping them cheeks, pulverizing that pussy. Guess what? That motherfucker, he gives her a feeling. That's why she thinks about him. When she's home alone, when she's at work, when she's going through her day, she's thinking about him because she's yearning for that escape from reality. So you have to give her that escape. You have to give her that escape that when she's with you, she feels like she's floating because every time she's with you, you guys have a good time. You guys laugh. She has moments where she feels a little naughty, you know what I mean? Moments where you guys are in the car playing music, driving down the street. And in her mind, she starts to link you with like this fantasy world. Like you're this man who can provide something that she doesn't get on a day-to-day basis. That's what you got to do, guys. You guys got to provide that feeling. Don't be so boring.
about 50% of the time.
I know how to make mac and cheese with my grandma.
No way. Grandma Betty Joe?
Mm-hmm. Betty Joe, no, taught me how to make roux, like cheese sauces. Just stir them a lot.
Betty Joe, her grandma, may she rest in peace, passed away, what was it? Well, since our last date.
Yeah. Flirting with Tracy. Look it up. Okay.
I love that she's plugging our other videos. That's romantic.
Creepy. What about the Mormon belief that you think is the standard? Do you kind of like have a little extra spin on in some way? Because you know how like there's a lot of things left up to the imagination. Like what do you imagine like the afterlife is actually like based on Mormon gospel?
That's a great question. I think that there's...
I know my answer here is pretty lame, but in my defense, I was trying to establish some very basic tenets of my church so that if I said something very specific, I wouldn't alienate everyone that didn't grow up like Tracy and I did. Listen, right there, you could have made it playful, right? Everything you got to put like a little spin on it, right? Oh, what do you think is the afterlife like? Well, in the afterlife, I believe that, you know, it's opposite to reality. Whatever we're living right now is kind of opposite. So, like, for example, in the afterlife, me and you would kind of just be friends. We wouldn't be married. We wouldn't have kids. We wouldn't have all these things, right? Like, it's just funny. You're just making it flirtatious. You're doing it in a funny way, right? Oh, the afterlife is different. It's different from reality. You're leading her down this story, making her think that it's serious. And then you switch it up and you make it into something that's funny and at the same time kind of seductive, kind of sexy. Why? Because, you know, if you're saying some shit like that, you're implying something without saying it. That's what you guys got to learn about flirting. Flirting, a lot of it comes from you saying something without outright saying it. Like what I just said. Oh, the afterlife, I believe that it's something that is different from what we're living right now. It's the complete opposite. So in the afterlife, we would just be friends. Not like how, you know, we're going to have kids. And what does that imply? If you're going to have kids, you're going to get married. That implies that you're going to be clapping her cheeks every motherfucking night. Come on, guys.
A number of things that the brethren, meaning for people that don't know what we have, Jesus called out.
What exactly are you trying to explain? I'm just lost.
What the brethren, what the leadership of the church say about it, and then what we don't know, right? There's gaps in between, right? So
what are you trying to explain?
You asked what the...
Yeah, like, fellas, she doesn't want you to go into like deep detail of like some very factual, boring shit. Like, if she asks you a question, like, look, she is bored out of her mind. She was looking all over the place. She was like, oh my goodness, this motherfucker's yapping. Like, you have to be able to make a conversation intriguing. Don't go too deep into detail if it's some like very factual, very boring stuff, unless she specifically asked you that she wanted to know more about that. But you got to understand, keep your answers somewhat short. Be able to have a conversation to where you feel comfortable flowing, but don't go overboard. Like, this man just went on super long talking about this, and you could just tell she's bored out of her mind. And that's not something that you want on a date. You don't want a woman bored out of her mind. Because when someone's bored, they're not engaged. They don't feel anything. You always want her to feel something if the end result that you want is to sleep with her. So you want her to be hooked. You want her to be like intrigued throughout the entire date, feeling any emotion, whether it's jealousy, whether it's happiness, whether it's laughter, any emotion. But you just don't want her disengaged.
Your question was...
Yeah, and a specific thing like the afterlife.
Yeah,
or
like
else.
what... And so in the gaps of what they...
You're not answering the question, you're avoiding it.
My belief system is definitely open enough to say that not everything that that the majority of Mormons believe is right and dead on.
Okay.
Right? Do I think that enough of it is that
True.
Enough of it's true that I continue to be Mormon, right?
Do you not want to like talk about things that you have outside of the view of the church?
No, I don't mind. I think that there's a lot of things that we don't know.
Pop into your brain when I ask that question.
No,
specifically, you're talking around it.
Okay, well, I also want to say it the right way, right?
I'm not very listening.
I'm not a very good listener.
Well, you're not responding. You're not getting an accurate. You're not getting an answer.
Yeah, that's the thing about having a conversation. In a conversation, in order to have a good conversation with anyone, not just women, you have to be a good listener. You have to listen. You can't be listening to respond, right? I forgot what the saying is. Like, instead of listening to respond, listen. I can't remember. But anyways, you don't want to listen without hearing what the other person is saying and actually paying attention to every single detail of what they're saying. So that's why when you guys say, I don't know what to say. If I approach a woman, what am I going to say? You listen. You speak. This is how conversations work. You give someone a little bit and then, right, unless they're starting the conversation. But if you're starting it, you give someone a little bit, they give you something back. You give them a little bit, they give you something back. And you listen to what they're saying, and then you take from that and you add to it. And then you either answer the question or you add something that's relevant to the topic. But if you're not actively listening, that is one of the biggest parts of communication. It's not speaking, it's listening. You listen 80% of the time, and the other 20% you're speaking. Okay? And 10% of that speaking is asking questions, and the other 10% is either you adding to the conversation based off what you heard, based off what you listened to, or you continue down the rabbit hole. Whatever the conversation is, you continue down the rabbit hole, but you don't overshare. You don't sit there and yap. You don't want to come off as like desperate, because you come off desperate when you're someone who just overshares. Like, always ask yourself this. I always ask myself this when people are talking to me and they're telling me a bunch of shit that I didn't even ask them. Like, I'm not going to say that shit, but in my mind, I'm like, And in my mind, I'm like, who the fuck asked? Like, nobody asked you, dog. Like, bro, some people just be oversharing. And so, yeah. And so, the back in my day, like, I was doing this. And it's like, bro, did anybody ask you this? I get it if we were having a conversation about that. But you can't overshare, especially when you want to be seductive. You want to have a little bit of mystery in there.
No, I want to be careful with what I say, right?
Why? Because you're scared?
Yeah, just let go. Women don't like that. Women don't like a man who's like so careful and like, oh, I want to be careful. No, just let go. Women want a man who can speak their mind. The same way I'm on here and I don't give a fuck about what people think. Guess what? Just speak your mind. Because when you're trying to be careful, you're hoping that's sending her. She just said, why? Because you're scared. That's sending her a message that, hey, I care so much about what you think, so I want to make sure that I'm careful because I don't want to offend you. I don't want you to end this date badly. No. Women like a man who speaks his mind. Sometimes she might get offended. Listen, if she gets offended, no worries. Doesn't matter. You can deal with that when it happens. Doesn't mean you have to be offensive, but sometimes you might speak your mind and you're being real. You're saying what you truly think and believe. And if it rubs someone the wrong way, oh well. Listen, that wasn't the intention, right? And then you could solve that whenever you cross that bridge, but don't be so scared to pussyfoot around what you actually want to say.
Scared of losing reputation from the church or something?
No, because no, it's more for people that aren't Mormons that I want to.
No, it's perfect, and they should know that too.
Yeah, but people on YouTube jump.
Is she on her phone? She's on her phone on a date. That's something that has to be checked too. That's disrespectful. She obviously doesn't give a fuck about this. She obviously is checked out. Like, she showed up late. She wanted to be checked. But instead, what did she get? She got showered with compliments. Oh, you're so pretty. Now, she's on her phone. She's like, and what'd you say? Oh, yeah, While she's setting up the fucking appointment to get dicked down after this. She's texting that motherfucker Bubba, and she's like, oh, yeah, baby. I'm gonna give you this fucking pussy as soon as I'm done talking with this simp. I'm just feeding up my stomach real quick. I just want to get real full so I can come over there and get my fucking cheeks donkey fucked and pulverized by you, Bubba. All right, like, you gotta check that shit. Hey, listen, baby girl, put the phone down. I want to make sure we're both giving each other undivided attention, because I'm giving you my attention, and I set time aside to spend quality time with you, and I just hope that you can give me the same respect. Oh, okay, my bad, right? First off, she's already doing it. That's already disrespectful, right? But you gotta check it. You gotta let it be known that you're not okay with that type of behavior. This is the problem with most guys. They reward bad behavior. She showed up late. You're so pretty. She's on her phone. You continue talking. She cheats on you. You let her go, but then you come back to her. You're rewarding bad behavior. Behavior either gets better or it gets worse. So you reinforce the good behavior, and you make sure that the bad behavior, you let it be known that this is not tolerated. That's how you get a woman's respect. And when you get a woman's respect, you get a woman to submit. When you get a woman to submit, you get a woman to suck your dick, to fuck, whenever you want, to cook for you, to rub your feet, to rub your back, to treat you like the king. It all stems from respect.
All over your ass for a bunch of different things.
We're going to pack your mom when you just said the A word.
Yeah.
One of my professors said to me.
What were you like in
he
high
said,
school academically?
You're too smart to be a college.
Really?
One of my professors, who was a DEA agent, Curtis Fillmore. I love that man.
Shout out to Curtis Fillmore. And where was this at?
This is at Utah Valley University.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So I was president of Law Society for 2 semesters. And we
Is that where you got?
volunteer work.
Is that where you got to know our friends Dave,
Pay attention to the names of these guys. They'll come up again this evening.
Iva, and
No, Dave contacted me through seeing me on your Instagram.
you know what? Did you know Jared Jack Waters beforehand?
From the provo scene, somehow we had made correspondence, I think over my art, because I had art in several spots in provo over the years, and quite a few people would...
Shout out to Dave and Jared, who I went to UVU with. You did offer. A couple of people wanted to know, do you consider this to be a date? Because
I would say yes.
this is a date for us?
Yes.
This is a date for us? Like, bro, you're sounding surprised. Like, she's not gonna fuck you. Why? Because you're sounding... This is a date? Are you serious? Oh, wow, you're so generous. Oh my goodness. Like, come on, dog. A date? This is a date? I thought this was our wedding day. I thought this was our honeymoon. I thought we were about to go head back to the hotel and enjoy our honeymoon. Like,
Here's formally, even though we are friends.
we are friends?
This is the dinner hour. We're going to an event. This is evening out. Drinks have been served. Conversations being had. We're still...
and if a woman ever hits you with that shit, right? You're on a date or some shit, and she tries to test you like, oh, we're friends. If she's actually friend zoning you, then you just don't deal with her again. But if she says some shit like that to kind of test you, right? There's a difference. A woman shouldn't even be doing that, period. But let's just say she tests you, right? You let her know. You check it. You check everything that you do not tolerate, you're not actually okay with. Because guys aren't actually okay with these things, but they just take it. They just sit there and they get fucked with no lube, and they just take it. No worries. You're late, I'll take it. You're on your phone, I'll take it. You cheat on me, I'll take it. So don't sit there and take this shit. You gotta check it. You always gotta check it. So yeah, like if she says, oh, we're just friends, you tell her, hey, listen, baby girl, you check it, right? Hey, listen, baby girl, I want to be more intimate with you. I want to get to know you in a better way. Like if she's asking you, oh, what do you want from me? Do you just want to be friends? Like, no, I'm trying to get to know you in a more intimate way. I just hope that we're on the same page. Just let it be known. Let it be clear. I'm not trying to be friends. I'm not trying to sit here and waste my fucking time texting you all day. I'm trying to fucking lay you down on that bed, spread them cheeks, and fucking donkey fuck you, bitch. That's what I'm trying to do. Let's let it be clear. Let's let it be known, okay? I want to get more intimate with you. See, you don't want to say all that. You don't want to say, I'm trying to lay you down. I'm trying to have you know what I mean? No, I want to get more intimate with you, okay? That's the way around it, fellas.
Cheers.
To a third date. We're going to need to have to get there pretty fast, so we're probably going to have to take...
And guys, if you're still watching, like the video, comment down below, leave me your thoughts down below, and subscribe. All the new people, I recognize a lot of people who frequently comment, and I appreciate you guys. I'm starting to get to know who's who. But for all the new people, let yourself be known, so I know who's watching, so I know who supports the channel. And if you want to get in contact with me, for those of you who don't know, I respond to all of my DMs. So send me a DM on Instagram at Optimal Man Coaching, okay? And I post every single day on my Instagram. I post every single day on YouTube. So you'll see me today, tomorrow, the day after. I'm not a quitter. I'm not quitting anytime soon. So you're going to see my face for a while now, okay? And my Patreon, if you want exclusive videos, Optimal Man Coaching. Let's see what's going on with Skippy over here.
The scooter things, and either that or get a bike taxi. Some scooters here. Looks like we'll be jumping on some scooters. Okay. Man, I wish it's gonna suck because I won't be able to record and drive the scooter at the same time.
Let's do that. Let's just keep walking.
You sure?
We're almost there. We got 8 minutes. We can do it if we really want to, and if we rent a bike taxi on the way. Okay, so it's gonna be on the side anyway, right?
Huh? Over here?
So we'll just go right now.
Should we?
I truly think she just showed up to eat some food. Like, I'm not buying it, right? Like, I'm not saying she's the fucking top 10 most sexiest woman on planet Earth, but at the same time, it's like she's not terrible looking, and she's trying to date this guy? No. She has to be using him for some food. Shorty pulled up with no bra either. Like, she's trying to get fucked, but I don't know if she's trying to get fucked by Skippy.
We'll probably get like a little bike taxi guy. I've never
If we
seen a
can-
bike taxi.
Me neither.
We're almost there.
Okay, so Ryan saved our buns,
We're
and
here literally at 1 minute 2.
yeah,
I haven't really.
1 minute to 8.
You're a hero now, man.
Dude, you're the
You are a
man.
hero.
Alright, so whatever you want to take me out,
Was it Ryan, right?
Ryan Pedicab.
Ryan.
Damn, that boy Ryan about to clap her cheeks right in front of him. She low-key choosing up on him.
And pedicab. Okay, I'm getting. Do I have your permission to have filmed you?
I'm just kidding, yes.
Okay, that's all right. Thanks, man, for saving us.
You're gonna be able to contact him. Look up I am Skippy.
Oh yeah, I am Skippy. All my stuff is that. I am
What
Skippy.
kind of stuff do you like?
Damn, she choosing up on a P. She choosing up on the real P, the motherfucker who's riding a bike. She said, these bitches choosing, man. She said, this motherfucker Skippy, he's walking. This motherfucker over here got a fucking bike and a carriage. These bitches are always gonna choose, man.
Yeah. She's now letting him know that I'm the real 4-year-old virgin. Okay.
Oh, how'd I know? I was like, he's gonna say, you got yourself a good one. You got yourself a good one, brother. A really good one. He said, I like her, man. Stick with her. Oh, yeah. That motherfucker definitely exchanged numbers.
We're running inside right now.
These hoes
There's
ain't
a
loyal,
metal
man.
detector. Okay, thank you.
She was still back there talking with him?
Hey, Ryan. I get here, and one of the people that's here at the counter is Heidi. She is one of my Sundance friends. We'll call him for Scott Jessup. Yep.
Like, that's something that you gotta look for on a date. If you're on a date with a woman and she's blatantly disrespecting you like that, right? Like, you're on a date with her. She's supposed to be giving you her attention, and she's over there posted up with some guy talking. Like, that's already something that just don't deal with it. Don't deal with that shit. She's blatantly disrespecting you, letting you know, I don't fuck with you. I'm gonna go over here and talk to another man in your face while we're on a date. Like, that's something that you just shouldn't do. A woman who respects you will not do that. She'll stick by your side because you're her potential man, and she respects you, right? And respect is earned. So women do things here and there to test you. Why? Because the respect has to be earned. So here and there, you might receive a little test, and you better be prepared for the test. And how are you prepared for a test? By having self-respect. If you are a man of self-respect, you'll pass every little test with flying colors. If a woman shows up late and I respect myself, guess what? There's no problem. The test is basically fucking passed from the jump. The problem with guys who have no self-respect, and the reason why they get put in the friend zone, is because they don't pass the test, because they don't even respect themselves. So a woman shows up late, they don't even know how to check her. So in her mind, she already places you in a category. But the type of man who respects himself, he already passed the test. He respects himself. So someone shows up, it doesn't matter. He carries himself like that with everyone. A woman shows up late, hey, listen, baby girl, you check her. Why? Because you respect yourself. So self-respect is the foundation, the basis of dating. If you want to have a good relationship as a man, self-respect comes first.
Just complimented me on, and he said that I don't know where you work out or what your diet is. He says that you're doing it right.
You look amazing. Look at that.
I'm 3 flights.
Perfect. Thank you.
There you go. Stay on this side.
By the way, Tracy, Heidi, Tracy. I'm actually friends with her. She and I chill at Sundance. Up 3 flights. We're on our way.
Until 9, and so if I get a chance, I should call her back.
So
Shorty got the mosquito bites poking out. She trying to get dick down. Skippy, give it to her.
tier 3. We're going up to the 3rd tier. We got here just in time. We just even heard.
Oh shit, she said we got the elevator to ourselves. Skippy, put the camera down. Put the camera down. Shit, she just said we got the elevator to ourselves. Shit, you right, baby girl. Right? Give her a kiss right then and there. Right then and there, bro. Y'all over here in a enclosed area. Shit. If you've already built up that sexual seduction with a woman, she might even want to suck your dick right then and there on the elevator. Why? Because women enjoy the risk here and there. Right? That rush, that feeling, that risk is something that women crave. And that's why some women cheat. Because her man doesn't give her that rush. He doesn't give her those mixed emotions. He doesn't give her that roller coaster of emotions. She feels so bored. She feels like everything's mundane. Everything always happens the same. He always fucks her in the same place, in the same positions. So what does she do? She goes and cheats to get the rush. So that's why as a man, you got to give your woman the rush yourself through spontaneous things.
As we were getting here, the final chiming of the bells. To everyone inside that needs to, because there's a hole at the top of the show.
That's a fake pocket.
That's a fake pocket.
I'm just again, so it's kind of
Okay. All right. Here we go. Hi, Jackie. Oh, it's right in here.
Holy
Pull that
shit,
out.
he's shaking like a stripper.
Oh, our tickets?
Yeah,
Oh, as I just put up.
we're here.
Look how beautiful. Look at that gold now.
Oh, look at that. You're gonna have to.
And he's sweating like shit. Holy shit.
There we go.
Yeah, they're still scanning a few people.
You look amazing. I'm sweating like a.
Nah, don't say you look amazing. You could literally be like this, right? You got the camera, be like, come closer. Come right here, come right here. Be like, damn, we look good together, right? Looking her in her eyes. Not looking at the camera. Being like, damn, we look good together, don't you think? Boom. You're putting a spin on it to move it forward. You always want to put a spin on something to move it forward. You never want to just compliment her. How does that move it forward? She gets that all the time.
Hobo. But you were right. Getting Ryan the pedicab.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. That's hers, and you got mine.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, she sees him like a little boy.
Okay.
We're literally last
Okay. Hi. Where do we go?
So, camera is off.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
And
Camera's going off right now. So it's intermission, and what do you think so far? How much did you know about this before coming into this?
I had kind of listened to the soundtrack,
Okay.
but not this far in already, and there's some things that I just missed because I was not, this is amazing. It's a beautiful theater, and they're doing an amazing job.
Yeah. No, in fact, let me pause to show where we're sitting at. That's the back. We're down like 10 rows from the very skew play.
Say like super funny, but at the same time,
Turned off. It's people near us that are drinking.
maybe I can go pee.
Go ahead and go pee. Totally do.
Well, guys, that's the video for today. And listen, guys, before I go, since this is the 1,000 subscriber video, I finally reached 1,000 subscribers, right? And I've been doing this probably for like 2 years. Most people would have quit by now. Most people would have seen, oh, the results are too slow. I'm not gonna keep going. No, you don't quit. You keep going. Whatever you start, you finish. You continue until you get what you want, because the world rewards people who are persistent and they don't quit. They see failure and they say, what can I improve? It's just a lesson. I don't see failure as defeat, but as a lesson. And that's how I came into this. And that's how I will continue moving forward. Because guess what? If you go watch my first video, they fucking suck. And most people would have said, I suck, I can't get on camera. No, I said I suck, I'm gonna get on camera, whatever. I'll figure out how to improve. Every single video I look, okay, what can I improve? My tone of voice, okay, take out the filler words, okay, the topic, you gotta be a little more prepared, okay, right? Like you improve video after video, and now I'm a better version of myself. I still got work to do, but I'm a better version of myself. And let me show you this. So for example, this right here is my board. I just write it down. Guys, write down your goals. As you can see right here, this has changed so many times. It's gone from like 200, 300, 400. I just hit 1,000. So now, just right now, 1,500 by February 15th. Sometimes you hit the goal, sometimes you don't. But it doesn't matter. You write them down. Because when you write them down, your mind starts to think of ways to make that goal possible. So I will continue. And guess what? I got a short-term goal and a long-term goal. The long-term goal, 1 million. But you don't even think about the long-term goal. I don't think about the long-term goal. I've always just thought about the short-term goal. Because when you think about the long-term goal and you look at where you're at now, you get discouraged. So what do? You quit because you're not seeing the results fast enough. You're in the gym and you want to get big. You want to bench 225, but you bench 135. If you're focused on 225, guess what? You're going to quit. But if you say, I want to hit 225, but I'm at 135, okay, I'm going to try and bench 145. Okay, I hit 145. Okay, I'm going to try and bench 155. Okay, I hit 155. Let me try. Eventually, you will get there if you don't quit, you persist, and you keep on going. So that's how you achieve any goal in life. And look at right here. Provide value first. Improve yourself. Teach the world how. Stay consistent. A quitter never wins, and a winner never quits. A winner never quits. All right, guys? That's the video for today. Like the video, and if you need help with anything in life, guys, I got you. I'm here for you guys every day. So I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you the next time, and the next time, and the next time. All right? Leave a comment so I can get to know who's who. And once again, I appreciate you guys. Take it easy. See you in the next one.